think is the most surprising thing that you've learned since starting?
There are two things that have surprised me. Number one is that this process is more human than I ever thought. And it turns out humanity is your best asset / competitive advantage. And that's strange. But it's true if you're running against professional politicians in particular, because they have guardrails and they can't do certain things, or else, it's possibly career ending. The other thing is just how corrupt our media conglomerates are, where I was stunned. I thought they just reported news much more so, but they actually really do have their fingers on scales in various ways.
So there's a little bit of truth to a lot of the, I guess, traditional conservative criticism that the media is not always even-handed.
It's wild. During this run, I feel like I've now seen kernels of truth in a lot of Trumpisms, honestly, where he's like, fake news, and then you're like, oh, come on, Trump. And then you look into it and be like, well, there is something there. Obviously, he's overly emphasizing it and dramatizing it, like enemy of the people stuff's obviously like needlessly extreme. But yeah, that's actually been a surprise to me. Like I'm sort of stunned that I get treated better by Fox than MSNBC. I thought MSNBC would like me.
I would have thought so too. Hopefully they'll come around, and they don't need to give you special treatment. Just give you treatment proportionate to the support you have.
I'm with you, and I agree. I think I'll win them over time.
So speaking of Trump supporters, if you had a room of Trump voters, what would you say to them?
I would say that instead of focusing on how people make you feel, focus on whether or not your life's been improved under the ways that Trump promised. And if you don't think that's happened, then why not? Let's talk about how we can actually start solving these problems in real life. Right now, unfortunately, a lot of politics revolves around how our leaders make us feel. And Trump is taking advantage of that. But I think everyone's getting exhausted by it, even his supporters.